Hey everyone, my name is Courtney Budzyn and this is What's for Din. Today I'm going to be showing you how I make my version of a fudgy brownie. It's really simple, very easy, basic recipe. You need very little ingredients, but it's one of those things you just can't go wrong with making. Smells great, they're really thick, delicious and moist. So why don't we go over the ingredients and we will get started. Okay, so we're gonna need some softened butter, sugar, eggs, vanilla extract, some chocolate chips. You can use semi-sweet, bittersweet, milk chocolate, whatever you want. I'm using bittersweet for mine. Cocoa powder and flour. And then a big old bowl to mix it all in. Now I know what you're thinking, this is a lot of sugar that I have here, but I'm actually making a double batch because I'm having a big party. So I need more brownies. So we're just gonna start by creaming the butter and the sugar together. So make sure that your butter is at a room temperature. So we're gonna take our butter and our sugar. Woo, sugar cloud. I'm always making dust clouds. And I'm just gonna press with my spatula until that's combined. So I'm transferring over to a hand mixer so that I can beat this nice and fluffy. Okay, now to that, we are going to add our eggs, and I'm just going to do them all at the same time. None of that one at a time stuff. Vanilla. I know that's a lot, but I told you I'm making a double batch. Mix this up. Okay, I'm just going to scrape down the sides of my bowl. Make sure everything's combined. All right, now the next step is going to be adding our chocolate. So I have to melt this down, and the way that I do it is the same way I do it for all my chocolate recipes. Put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds, mix it, 30 seconds, mix it, 30 seconds, mix it. The reason I don't put it in for like 2 minutes straight, 3 minutes straight is because there's a chance that you're gonna burn the chocolate and that'll ruin your whole thing, and then you'll have to throw it out and start all over again, and that would really stink really bad. So I'm going to go over to the microwave and melt this real quick. All right, so my chocolate is all melted. That's about the consistency you want. And another thing to remember is that you don't want your chocolate to be super, super hot when you put it in here because it'll scramble the eggs, and that would be bad too. So that's a lesson to keep in mind. So I'm just going to pour this right into my sugar and butter, egg, and vanilla mixture. And then lick the bowl when you're not looking. Okay, we're just gonna mix this together. I'm just gonna give it a mix with my spatula first and then transfer to the mixer. Okay, that's all mixed together. Gonna wipe down the sides. Make sure everything's mixed good. Okay, now I'm gonna move on to my dry ingredients, which is only flour and cocoa powder. So I'm just gonna mix those two together so that they're combined before I put them in. Okay, now this next step is optional. I just have a sieve here and I'm going to pass it through just to make sure there's no clumps. Let's do a little bit at a time. Okay, we're gonna blend that together. Okay, another key, don't overmix it if you can help it, because that'll just make it tough and hard, and you don't want that either. So if you can just stick to folding it in, that would be good too. Okay, almost there. I'm just scraping, I'm really going underneath the bowl and scraping, kind of folding it up. Okay, that's right about where I want it. I didn't overmix it. So now we're going to put it in a large pan. And I have some parchment paper that I just lined it with. That way it's easy to pull it out and it's easier to clean the pan. So we're just gonna go plop this right in. And there's still some bits of flour, but that's just okay. You don't have to worry about that. It's not gonna do anything to your brownies, as long as it's just a little bit. Okay, I'm just gonna smooth this out. And then I just give it like a little shake and a tap. You don't have to worry about the shape being perfect, because once the heat gets to it, the butter will melt and it'll soften and it will fill in the edges of the pan by itself. So make sure that your oven is preheated at 350 degrees. Bake it for about 35 to 40 minutes, could be 45 depending on how moist it was. And then just bake it until it comes out with a clean skewer. So we're gonna put it in the oven now. All right, brownies are out of the oven. My house is smelling like heaven again. And these were in there for about 45 minutes. I put a clean knife in there, pulled it out, and made sure that was clean before I pulled it out of the oven. So let's dive in. You want to take a look at how thick. You can just see how moist it is. Oop. It's very moist and thick. Goes perfect with ice cream too. It's still kind of hot. I'm impatient, but oh yeah. So I know this is a super basic recipe, but I just want to start by sharing the basics, because I know a lot of people that just go and they buy the boxed brownies from the store, but this is just so much better for you. Tastes way better too. So if you want all the ingredients, look in my description box, follow me on Instagram, and please share your recipes if you recreate them. Subscribe for sure, because I have a lot more recipes to come. So we will be seeing you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.